Becky is a very beautiful person, inside and out. She can walk into a room, start a conversation with a stranger, and leave that place with a friend. Becky would do anything for her family. She's the person everybody would go to because she would never yell at anybody, even if she's mad. She can make anybody happy. She would not hurt anybody, and she would not hurt herself. I miss her a lot. I would do anything to be able to hear her voice.
Well, that was Mary talking about her sister, Rebecca Zahau, who tragically lost her life just a short time ago. We've been talking today about whether this was a suicide, whether it was a homicide. That's certainly not something that can be decided here today in this particular forum. But it is something that the family feels strongly about. Their advocates, Ann Bremner, Paul Ciolino, feel very strongly is worthy of re-examination, revisiting. If someone did take her life, they need to be held to account, and that would be very important to your peace of mind and your grieving process. True?
That's correct.
I assume the rest of your family feels very much the same way?
Yes, my parents and all my siblings, we all want to find out the truth, and we want this case to be reopened and re-examined by an independent agency.
Mm-hmm. You say independent because you fear that the San Diego investigators are too set and too fixed in their thinking to be objective about it?
That's correct. They have given us false information in multiple occasions, and I would prefer that they do not touch my sister's case at all anymore. We have lost trust in them.
And, Paul, should this be an independent investigation instead of back to the Sheriff's Department in San Diego?
Well, it's really difficult for them to reinvestigate themselves, and it probably wouldn't be fair to ask them to do it. I don't think we'd get the fair shake we need on this. Mm-hmm. It really should be somebody independent of them and has access to the evidence, is able to test it the way it should have been tested the first time, and we could go from there.
There should be an independent investigation. We did ask them 2 days before they closed it. Mary, Doug, and I all asked them, don't close this case. We had all kinds of information back then, including also that writing on the wall that said, she saved him, can you save her? Wasn't Becky's, all kinds of things like that. And they closed the case anyway as a suicide.
And my goal is to help you move towards healing for you and your family, and that's going to always be my goal. I understand this is work that has to be done as part of that process, but I hope the time will come where we can sit down and talk about, okay, that being done, having been true and loyal to my sister, I can now minister to myself and my family in this time of loss, and we'll look towards that. I thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I want to thank all of my guests on the show today, and if you would like to make a donation to help the Zahau family, please go to RebeccaZahauFund.com. Now, special thanks to forensic pathologist Dr. Cyril Wecht. His book is From Crime Scene to Courtroom, and I so appreciate his contributions today. I also want to thank Ann Bremner for really the work that she's doing with this family and for her contribution to the show today. And for more information about